To remember all the grammar rules while attempting your PTE exam? No, not at all. You need to know only the precise rule, means some of the rules that really are very effective and they really work in the exam. So let's move ahead with some of the grammar rules that really help you in scoring complete band scores in your reading. So for reading fill in the blanks, you need to keep in mind three things. First is your grammar, then are your collocations, and obviously vocabulary is there. So knowing precisely some of the grammar rules really work in your PTE exam. So let's see the first rule. So first is about active voice versus passive voice. So active voice you can understand by learning the tense rules. For that there is a separate video in which in very easy way I have explained the tense rules along with the examples. For example, if active voice is there, we have Ram plays cricket. Subject is there in front, object is there later on, and in between we have the verb. So it is verb first with S. Okay. For passive voice, object comes in the beginning. So what do you need to keep in mind? If you see any kind of sentence in which there is, am, are, or was, were in front and it is followed by, then you have to make use of third form of verb, which is the passive one. Let's see by an example. Cricket is played by Ram. So you see before played there is, it is followed by. Obviously we have the passive rule is, am, are plus third form of verb which is followed by. Okay. So when you see such kind of sentence, so there will be third form of verb in between. So passive voice you need to remember it is always containing third form of verb, and by is the hint that you can make use of. Okay. Now let's see it by an example. All the deep water wells must meet proper design and construction standards, and they are drilled and dashed by engineers. Now what we see is are over here, we see by over here. So obviously one is there, if we see parallelism also, drilled is there, so obviously some similar or same kind of verb form would be there. So we will be searching for the verb which is having third form. Let's see in the options, we have completed over here and we have complemented over here. So there are two verb forms which are having the same, we can say they are V2 or V3. Now let's see which one is suitable for this part. So we'll see they are drilled. Now because they are talking about water wells, they are drilled and they are dashed by engineers. So they are not complemented by engineers. So the correct collocation would be they are completed by engineers. Okay. Similarly, if we see the next rule, that is each, every, either or neither. Okay. When they are used as adjectives, so obviously they take the singular noun. Each, every, either, neither. So for example, every word is there, so here the noun would be what? Singular, that is person. Each is there, here the word would be a singular noun, that is student. Let's see again through an example the last two rules. To be called a haute couture house, a business must belong to the syndical chamber of haute couture in Paris, which is dashed by the French Department of Industry. Now again we see here is and is followed by. Obviously there will be what? V3. Now if we look at the option, this is not, yes, this is V3, this is not. So we have only one option. So here we'll be using the word regulated. And if we see the sense, you need to see the context also, that is also matching. Now for the next one we have each. So I told you when each, every, either, neither would be there, and the next noun would be a singular one. So you need to search for a singular noun. So synchronize is a verb, balance is a verb, demonstrating may be verb or it may be a noun, but presentation clearly is a noun. So let me match. Each dash must include at least 35 separate outfits. So obviously for evening wear, what would be there? There would be a presentation. So definitely we will be using the word presentation over here. Okay. Now coming to the third rule, that is use of to. With to we always use first form of verb. 2 is followed by V1. Okay, for example, he is going to play cricket. I am here to watch a movie. So it's very simple to use. With to you have to use V1 in 99% cases, but 1% there may be some of the different grammatical rule that will make its function different. Now moving to next, one of the dash followed by plural noun. Whenever you have such phrase like one of the dash, so here the noun would be plural. Let's see example, one of the students, one of the students. So here the noun would be plural, but the verb agreement would be singular. So one of the students, out of many students, one is missing. So agreement would be singular, but the noun you would use over here would be plural. Similarly, one of the boys plays well. So we are using the agreement one of the boys. So we are using V1 with S. So one of the boys, this entire subject we are taking as singular and the verb will be agreeing to it in the same sense. It will be taking it singularly and we will be using V1 and S. Okay. Next, if we talk about articles, this is quite important, and most often you will see many of the reading fill in the blanks, they are based on this rule. For example, if any article a and the will be there, so it will be followed by a noun. Any article a, an or the, it will be followed by a noun. Okay. Now if a or an is there, then the noun would be singular. Let's see by an example, there is an. So if an is there, you have to put a singular noun. There is an apple in the basket. But for the, there are different rules. If a or an is there, remember this thing, if a or an is there, you will be making use of a singular noun. Okay. But if the is there, so in that case you need to see the verb agreement. For example, in the first sentence if we see, the verb agreement is, which is making it singular. In the second sentence if we see, there is are, so this is making it plural. So you have to make use of the noun accordingly as the verb is there. Is there, we will be using the apple, means one apple, and are there, it means we are using the apples, that is the plural version of it. Okay. Now if there is a blank between an article and a noun, means you have an article and there is a noun and there is a blank, means article means a and the, there is a blank and then is a noun. So what you need to fill is an adjective. Okay. Let's see an example. There is a dash apple in the basket. So we have an article, we have a noun, this is noun, this is article, in between we will be filling it with what? Adjective. So red is what? It is defining the quality of the apple, it is an adjective. Okay. She wore an elegant dress. So again an is there and last we have the noun, so it will be elegant, which is an adjective. He has the dash choice. So the, again we have here the article, in the last we have a noun choice, so we will be using in between adjective, and easiest is the third form of the adjective, easy, easier, easiest. And we have read this rule like with the, mostly we use the superlative degree, that is the third degree of the adjectives. Now let's apply these rules in one of the exercise. Now first is one of the hardest. So we read that with one we will be using plural noun, but the verb agreement would be singular. Okay. So one of the hardest dash. So obviously what we can expect over here is plural noun. Let's search out. We have things, then we have strategy, momentous, no, manners. Two plural nouns are there, things and manners. Now we will be seeing the context and collocation to that. One of the hardest dash about improving your life. So what could be the hardest? Would it be the hardest things or hardest manners that can improve? So most often we have heard about things. So we will be putting the word things over here. So improving your life is remembering to practice what you have learned in a dash of temptation. A is followed by a noun. a is followed by a noun. So we'll be looking for a noun. In the next sentence also, if I see I have a, so we need to see two nouns. Let's see, moment is a noun, stick is an action verb. Okay, this is a verb. Strategy is a noun. Momentous, it could be a momentous. Okay, it is not noun, and stuck is not a noun. So we have strategy and moment, these two nouns are there. So let's see which will be favorable in which fill in the blanks. So first, if we see, life is remembering to practice what you have learned in a dash of temptation, frustration, hardship. What are these? These are, you feel frustrated, there is a moment of frustration, there is a moment of hardship. Okay, so we can write over here moment, but let's go ahead with the next one also. Anyone can follow a dash and implement it. Now can we implement a moment? So moment is right over here, we can't use it over here. So moment won't be coming in second, so we are left with strategy. So we can implement a strategy. Strategy is a plan that we can implement. Okay, so strategy would be coming over here. And implement it, but remembering to. So we learnt with to we use V1, and V1 is what? Stick. So we will be using stick over here. So it's quite simple. Just remember the rules, see what kind of rule could be applied over here and apply that. But before that, you need to understand what part of speech these choices are, whether it is a noun, it is a pronoun, it is verb, adverb, adjective, or whatever. Okay, so for that you can watch my video on parts of speech, in which again I have very simply explained how you have to identify a particular part of speech. Now next rule is, if there is a blank after for or while, then we use V1 and ing. For or while. Okay, for is a preposition showing the purpose, but we use after that V1 ing. For example, I need something for storing food. So store, we need to use this V1, and we will be using storing, that is V1 ing. Okay. Similarly over here, while researching the project. So whenever you find a fill up after for or while, so it will be following V1 plus ing. Now coming to some other words like it. With it we use V1 plus s or es. For example, it plays an important role because it usually is a singular subject, and it will be taking V1 with s, means Vs it will be taking. So it plays an important role. Similarly, when you use which is over here, we can say it is adjective, and after adjective we will be using any noun which will be with s. Which sports do you like? So you need to remember, like whenever it comes, which comes, that comes. For example, it is clear that schools are this thing. So most often after that also you will be finding something with s or es. Okay. Now next important rule. Now if there is a blank after is, am, are, was, were, we use noun or adjective. For example, he is a doctor. Okay. With is we are using a noun. He is a professional player. Already we have a noun, so we are using adjective. Similarly, if there is, am, are, was, were, we can also make use of first V1 and ing. That is the continuous tense that you know about it. So Ram is playing cricket. So if V1 is there, so it will be followed by ing. If we have in front is, am, are, was, or were. Also we make use of is, am, are, was, were whenever there is a passive voice. In that case we use V3 with it, that is third form of the verb. So a movie was matched by them. Okay, we did in previous also is or by, so we use V3 over here. Again was or by is there, we use V3 over here. So remember, is, am, are, was, were is followed first by any noun, it can be followed by an adjective, it can be followed by V1 ing, and it can be followed by V3 in case of passive voices. To put it simply, if we say is, am, are, was, were, means you can make use of noun or adjective. We can make use of verb first form ing or V3 also. Okay. So it is the clear cut rule. You can remember them collectively and apply in the fill in the blanks, whatever rule come over there. Now if we have has, have or had, we can use noun and adjective after them. For example, I have a mobile. I have a black mobile. This is adjective form. This is a noun and this is adjective. And with has, have, had, we can also use V3 in case of perfect tense. He has completed the work. So what do you need to remember is with has, have, had, we may make use of a noun, we can make use of an adjective, or we can make use of third form of verb. Now if there is a blank after be or being, then we use V3 with it. For example, the project will be completed. So after be we are using V3, that is completed. If there is being also, we also make use of V3 over here. He is being tortured for a long time. Okay. So this is V3 which we are making use after being. Now if there is a blank after been, then we use V1 and ing. For example, he has been learning. Okay. He has been learning English for 2 months. So that is perfect continuous tense, and in that case we make use of V1 ing followed by been. Now last but not the least, ninth golden rule is to make use of modals. So we use V1 after modals: can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. So after that, whenever such words are coming, then after modal verbs we will be using V1. For example, an officer can die in the operation. So after can we are using V1. We should work on this together. After should we will be working this. But if the passive form of modal is there, for example, the passenger will be charged more. Okay. So when will is there, means be is there, a passive form of modal is there, then we make use of V3. For all passive forms we make use of V3. So you can also remember, like when be is there, then we can also make use of V3. So these are very simple rules. If you follow, simply remember them. Like in passive form we have to make use of V3 with the you can say one of the, if it comes, we have to make use of plural noun. Whenever we have while or for, we have to make use of V1 ing. Whenever modal verbs are there, we have to make use of V1. So remembering all these rules, if you apply them, you will find that most of your reading fill in the blanks, they are going correct way, and you are able to choose the right option for them. So my next video would be about applying all these rules on proper exercises, where you will see how these rules can functionally work over there, along with some of the collocations of course, and but you will be able to get the right option. You will be able to choose the right option from the fill in the blanks.